Hello, everyone. So I saw this very hilarious headline from Vanguard ascribed to Senator Goswill Akpabio. It's so funny, honestly. Uh, it says Natasha's actions may discourage politicians from appointing women. So, in other words, politicians are men. They are supposed to be men. That's what this statement says. So, and then from time to time, when they feel like they are going to sort of like, appoint women, that when they feel like it, they will now appoint, just give them something. That's the mentality. The whole destruction of this country has been done by men, these politicians who are men, and it has not stopped them from being still getting from any man getting a leadership position. It is Natasha's behavior in standing against injustice that will now prevent men from politicians from appointing women. No wahala. No wahala. Absolutely no wahala. And this was done while the Senate had done. They did a vote of confidence on him, and earlier yesterday Senator Natasha, and I did a video on that. You can go watch it. Yesterday, Senator Ireti Kingibe did put out a press release where she's talking about if the issue comes to the Senate, she's going to stand by it and all of that. We Senate has already made up its mind. Senate has already given vote of confidence to Akpabio. The Senate has already decided. They've done what they want to do, giving somebody 6 months suspension, somebody that they did not vote in. One of the things also I think that Akpabio probably doesn't realize is the fact that Natasha was not appointed by anybody. Natasha was voted in by her people. It's even better than the way he was voted in. If not for court, why Akpabio had no business in the National Assembly. You understand? But we have illegitimacy being legitimized in Nigeria currently ongoing. This is someone whose people voted for her, gave her her mandate. It was stolen. She went and recovered it. She has gone through so much. So sitting down here talking about she being appointed, she's not one of those stooges that you people just bring it to go and sit to occupy space so that they will not say there are no women. She's not one of those. She got in there on her merits, on her rights, voted by her people. So it's not an appointment, kind of thing. So while he was doing this, he pleaded for opportunities for his daughters as Senate passes vote of confidence in. He says sexual harassment allegations should be decided by courts. President of the Senate, Senator Goswill Akpabio, has criticized Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, PDP Kogi Central, stating that her actions and attitudes may discourage politicians from appointing women to high-ranking positions in Nigeria. Don't worry. We'll get ourselves elected in there. Don't worry. It's okay. Keep your appointment to yourself. Speaking during plenary on Tuesday, Akpabio expressed concern that the controversy surrounding Akpoti-Uduaghan's allegations against him could have long-term consequences for women's inclusion in governance. Not long-term consequences for men's inclusion in governance. You are the one accused of this. You are not coming out to say you did. When this issue began, she initially brought it to the Senate through a petition, but did not allow the chamber to deliberate on it before taking it to court. Even then, she did not allow court to address it before escalating the matter to international community. So it's paining them that she has gone to the international community. Of course, she has to. First of all, your wife was the one who first of all went to court and decided that to put an injunction that she should not speak on the issue. Akpabio's wife is the one that went, sued her for 500 billion naira or something like that. But there was an injunction that she should no longer talk on the issue. Fine, it's in the Nigerian media, she can no longer talk on the issue. So she has gone international to talk on the issue, where she can talk on the issue because she has been gagged here from speaking on the issue. Akpabio likened the situation to a hypothetical scenario where former U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris accused President Joe Biden of sexual assault for simply shaking her hand or guiding her through the White House. Well, they have lost there. if there's anything like that to be investigated, even if he's a president. But here, because you people think that there's no rule of law. Okay, we also have laws, but there's no rule of law. They have rule of law there, where you people think you are above the law. You can do anything. You can buy the judiciary. You can buy everything that needs to be bought. You can buy it and do anyhow. That's the difference. If such an allegation were made, it would create a precedent where no woman will ever be chosen as vice president again. Oh my goodness, this guy thinks he's living in la la la. Lord have mercy. And this is the kind of person that the Senate decided to give a vote of confidence as somebody that they should be impeaching. So they will not allow. Oh, Mr. Allow. They are talking about leaders now. Akpabio will open his mouth and call himself a leader. Despite his criticism, Akpabio pleaded with politicians not to allow the actions of one person to affect opportunities for others, particularly his 4 daughters. I have 4 daughters and I want to plead with politicians to still give them and other women a chance. The sins of one should not be used to punish others. So you have daughters and you think they should give them a chance. Politicians should give them a chance. That says everything. That says everything about the value you place on your daughters. It's not about them giving them a chance. They have a right to it the same way politicians have that right to give. Your daughters also have the capacity to be the ones to decide who to give to or who not to give to. Following the suspension of Senator Akpabio for misconduct and a sexual harassment allegation against Akpabio, the Senate on Tuesday unanimously passed a vote of confidence in his leadership. The motion was read by Senate leader Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele, APC Ekiti Central, under Orders 40 and 51 of the Senate rules. He emphasized that the matter was already in court and urged Nigerians not to be swayed by external narratives. Bamidele also dismissed allegations that the Senate ignored the claims of sexual harassment claims of citing at no point between August 2023 and now was the Senate formally informed of any sexual harassment claims. The only issue before the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions was a petition by Senator Yemi Adara Amodu concerning Akpabio Uduaghan's alleged violation of the Senate rules. Akpabio criticized Akpabio Uduaghan's decision to take the matter to international platforms, particularly her recent address to the Interparliamentary Union in New York, where she claimed to have been suspended for raising concerns about sexual harassment. I'm aware that after she left the chamber, she went to Brekete Radio and Arise Television to distort the facts. She has now externalized the matter, attempting to embarrass Nigeria before the International Committee by presenting a false narrative at the IPUN event. No, Mr. Akpabio, it is you guys that have embarrassed Nigeria, embarrassment to yourself, embarrassment to citizens to Nigeria. The report still continues, but at this moment, I don't think I'll just be reading all of that nonsense that is going on. You guys have shown that you have no respect for the rule of law. You are a slave master with a bunch of slaves who do not even know that they have powers as senator, the powers of their constituents. They have voted for them, and they are ready to just, be slavish in everything that they do. But no problem. Like I always say, one day, monkey will go market. Monkey no go come back.